Hello and welcome to the Paddock and The Pavilion. With me, your host, Stephen Wallis. This is part 4 of my series with the former captain of the Afghanistan women's cricket team, Shazia Rahman Zazai. In this 4th instalment, Shazia shares her experience of watching the Women's Ashes in Canberra, though, unfortunately, she didn't bring much luck to England, who suffered another defeat. She then brings us up to date on the historic match she's preparing to play in on the 30th of January at the Junction Oval in Melbourne. You can feel Shazia's excitement as she looks forward to reuniting with fellow Afghan women cricketers in this special match against the Cricket Without Borders 11. It's set to be a celebration of their incredible journey and achievements since arriving in Australia in late 2021. Hello, Shazia. It's great to speak to you again for part 4 of our series.
Thank you, Steve, for having me, and thank you so much again for giving me a chance.
Well, in this part, we are going to talk about a very special match which you are going to play on the 30th of January. But before we talk about that special occasion, you went to the Women's Ashes at the Manica Oval. What was that like?
I was very excited to go there, and I have been waiting for a week, and I was counting the days. Uh, and I was very excited, and I met few players there, and it was a very good game too.
You attended a pre-match function as well.
Yes, I did. It was very good actually because the pre-match function was for the players. So there was lots of players from different clubs and some guests from different areas, and we had very good guest speakers. The players that they played in Paris Olympic 2024, and they were one of them were gold medalists in rowing, and the other player from basketball, she won a gold bronze medal in the Paris as well. So they were sharing their stories and the journey, how they made it to the Olympics, and how many barriers they face, and the challenges and the injuries that they had in their career, but still they were just trying to get to the level and to the goal that they already set for themselves. It was very inspiring stories, and they were very good people. So they shared their stories about themselves, and so they were like idols for the players that they're now trying to do something in the future.
Were some of the players there as well?
Yeah. When I was going to the pre-match, I met Alana King and Ash Gardner. They were just entering, and I think they were preparing themselves to go to the ground to do some warm-up. But I met them, and then I talked to Alana King, and I told her I'm a big fan, and she was happy and said thank you because Alana King is also a leg spinner. So I'm watching her bowling as well, and she's been taking lots of wickets in this Ashes. So um, and then we just came to the function, and I met the ACT players again, and I really admire Katie Mack. She's a captain of the ACT Medios team, and we had interaction, and she wished me luck for the upcoming game, and we talked about the Junction Oval. So she played in the Junction Oval, so I was asking about the pitch, and I asked her how is the ground and how is the pitch. So she said it's a slow pitch and it's more for the batting, and it would be good for you as well. So I got some tips from her, and then we had very good conversation with every players, um and shared they shared their experience and the good wishes for our upcoming games.
Yes, Alana King, fellow leg spinner. She's also played for Cricket Without Borders in the past, and she's been doing really well in the Ashes.
Yeah, I heard that too, that she played for the Cricket Without Borders, and I was quite surprised, and she's been a key bowler for the Australian team, and actually she's very good all rounder, so I like her.
What did you think to the game? Exciting match. England losing on the DLS by 6 runs.
Yeah, so at the beginning, Australia was their start was very strong, and then at some point when they lost their wicket, so there was thinking that England might go and win the game, and then also England start their start was very good, and the intensity in the ground was very nice, and there was lots of crowd as well. I think over 8,000 people they joined the game, and they came to watch. um, it was a great game. I really enjoyed it, and we were enjoying every ball and every shot they were playing.
Because you've played at the Manica Oval yourself.
I did. I was talking to Emma Staples, the lady that she had asked before, and she's doing our management things right now for the game. And I was talking to her that we played final in the Manuka Oval, and she was saying, "Really?" I said, "Yeah," but I was having a mix of emotions, and I was nervous a lot because I was imagining every great players that they played in the Monaco Oval. It was very exciting. Hopefully, we get some chance to play again, but I'm not sure.
Let's hope so. Some great players on display in the match though. When you've got Elise Perry, Beth Mooney, Nat Sciver-Brunt, some of the legends of the game.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I really love Alice Perry. I have met her like there was a game between Australia and Pakistan women, but because of the rain, they didn't play, and I met her there. And she's my favorite from my childhood, and when I saw her, but unfortunately, I was way hoping to see her batting and hitting the shots and getting runs, but she got out, and I was hoping for Alana King to take few wickets, and then I didn't see her live. Like I was watching her wickets on the phone on media, but yesterday I was hoping to see them to take wickets and score runs, but the luck was not with them, so she didn't get wickets, and Elise Perry didn't get runs. But I really loved the way Pat Mooney played, and Grace Harris, the shots they were playing, McGrath, all of them are very unique players. Everyone has very good skills and abilities. In England, my sister was talking about the Charlie team. She was telling me I like her bowling, and take some video for me when she's bowling. So when she comes to bowl, and she took wickets, and she was very happy. And I was saying, okay, at least your favorite player is getting wickets, and you're watching her. So it was very good cricket presentation yesterday from both side, but there was a rain delay, and it affected the game as well. But it was very good game.
Yes, what's gone wrong with England in the Ashes? We've lost all 5 games so far.
Ah, yeah. I don't know. Yesterday we've been talking about this, and one of my friends said, "I'm not sure, but people are saying it's the fitness. Maybe fitness is the issue." some people said. I said, maybe that's not the case. Maybe they just lost the confidence when they're losing game in a row. So and cricket is more mental game. So when mentally you're not strong, it's very hard for as a player to do well and to outcome the challenges that you're facing. And I'm not expert in the fitness, but England has very quality players, so maybe that would be a one factor. But I'm not sure why. Um, I think it's not. It wouldn't be big difference in the weather or the condition as well compared to England. So I think maybe they just lost the confidence, or I don't know.
You went to the game with your sister and other players from Eastlake.
Yes. So we had our Eastlake players, and my sister were with me, and there was um other Afghan players too. So we have been invited by Cricket ICT to join the function, and if we wanna watch the game.
Let's move on to this very special match you're going to be playing for the Afghan Women's Invitational 11 against the Cricket Without Borders match at the Junction Oval on the 30th of January. What can you tell listeners about the game?
As you described, we will be playing a T20 game against Cricket Without Border players. But we will be going 2 days before the game starts. We will be traveling on 28th to Melbourne, and then we will be training on the same day, and then we will be having training camp on the 29th. And then on 30th, we will be having some pre-function before the game starts, and then um, there will be a T20 game between Afghan women and the Cricket Without Borders, and then we will be going to the Ashes game.
You must be so excited about the prospect of playing with fellow Afghanistan women, some of them you might not have seen for quite a while.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very excited for the game, and I really can't wait. And somehow we have a little bit stress about the game as well, because it's I'd say mixed emotion. And as you said, um we are like in different states, and we haven't seen each other for a while, and that would be a good um thing to meet each other again and to spend some time together, and to feel the way that we were feeling in Afghanistan. And it would be a great time for everyone. And actually, that I don't want to forget to thank Cricket Australia for the taking this step, and the people and the community that they're trying to help us. I really appreciate that. And I'm very, very grateful for this as well. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to play that game, which is a great effort they're doing towards this game. And everyone is very excited for the game to play and to be able to get together again after a long time.
Yes, I think it's the Australian Cricket Board that asked Cricket Without Borders to host this match against the Afghan Women Invitational 11. And Cricket Without Borders, founded by Claire Cannon, who has or is going to feature on this podcast. I spoke to her quite recently, and Cricket Without Borders is about opportunities through cricket with the aim to promote and develop the game of cricket for young women.
That's great. I'm really looking forward to this game, and I'm really hoping to see uh, people that they could help us and especially those that they want to make their career in cricket. And I still need their support because I'm really trying to get to this level, and I'm trying my hard, but I still need support. That would be, a very great support. And the work that they're doing, that's very good for some supports. And I'm really excited and looking forward for this game.
Where are all the players coming from? There's players from Canberra, some from Melbourne, all over Australia.
Actually, so players live in Canberra and Melbourne. So we will be so players based on Canberra, they will be traveling to Melbourne, and the rest of the players are in Melbourne. We are seven will be traveling from Canberra to Melbourne, and we will be meeting our teammates in Melbourne. Actually, we will be together for 4 days, like in a hotel. So we all will be together, but just seven of us will be traveling to Melbourne.
That will be special, being together again as a group of players and people.
Yeah, so yeah, the people um and the players, it's like every moment is very special for us.
And have you got your own kit? Are you playing in a special kit?
We will be using our own kits, but they ordered the special uniform for us, and we will be wearing the a blue color uniform as similar or to our boys uniform. And it's a special uniform that we they ask us, how do you want us to make you a uniform? So it's been um uh, it was in the group, so everyone shared their ideas about the uniform and the color that we wanted to wear. And the kits and the gear that we'll be using, it will be our own gear that we have been using for a while.
Do you know if people in Afghanistan are aware that this match is taking place?
Uh, I don't I think so. Some of them know. Uh but maybe not all of them. But I'm not sure if they know about all the aspects of the game.
Hopefully, this match, Shazia, will make more people around the world more aware of the Afghanistan women's cricket team.
That's what we wanted to do, and I know Afghan girls has skills, and they just need a support. Um, I really can't wait to showcase my skills and to show that we can play cricket, we can play um good cricket. So everyone is excited for this game, and hopefully everything goes very well and according to plan.
I'm sure everyone would agree with you there, Shazia. And you're going off to the test match, I think, afterwards.
Yes, we do. And we will be staying for the second day as well. So for on 31st, so we will be watching game again, and then on 1st of Feb we will be coming back to Canberra. So we will be there for 4 days, and that's a good chance and great chance to see players and their test game.
A chance to watch a game of cricket at the MCG.
Yeah, I'm really excited. That will be my first time to going to MCG and watching women Ashes. And I'm quite excited about it. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Do you think you'll get to meet Alex Blackwell and people like Mel Jones when you're there?
Um, Alex told me that actually she meant to commentate during the Ashes, but she got injured, and then I asked her. She was saying I'll be there, so hopefully I'll see her in the Ashes, and Mel Jones and other women that helped us at the beginning of the our evacuation process from Afghanistan. Like Emma should be there, and Catherine, and as well as Mel Jones, and I'm very excited to see them again. It's been a long time that we haven't see each other, so that would be a quite well journey of success, I would say, to meet or the great people again and to thank them for their effort that they helped us from the beginning until now.
Because they did so much to get you out of Afghanistan and across and get you settled in Australia playing cricket.
Yeah, yeah, true. And that would be a celebration of our achievement as well, that we um as I was part of the process with them, and we were so they were working from Australia, and I was working from Afghanistan to get our team out. So it would be a celebration of our achievement as well by doing this game. So I'm really excited again to see them and to ask about each other. And as I said, it would be a good celebration of our achievement too.
Something very much to look forward to. Just going back to in part two, we spoke about the letter that the Afghanistan women players sent to the ICC. Have you heard anything from them since?
No, we haven't heard anything from them, and that's quite sad as well. But as I said, we are trying our best, and hopefully they get some the game that we are playing get some attention of the ICC or other people that they could help us. So we'll see. But we didn't hear anything yet.
But now Jay Shah is now the chair of the ICC. Hopefully, this game will stimulate some interest from him and the ICC.
We hope for that. Let's hope, and we'll see. But I'm not sure what it would work or not. But we are trying to play well, positive, and play with the excitement. And as I spoke about Jesha, I said he's from India, and we are sharing some common grounds in Asia. So um, he might understand the women's situation in Afghanistan, and also they have been supporting women in India as well. So we are sharing some common grounds, but who knows? And as a player, I would say I'm just playing my cricket, and I would appreciate the support if anyone can.
Are you hoping this match could make any difference to the position in Afghanistan?
I don't think so. Uh, I'm not positive about this, and I don't think there would be any changes or something. But as I said, the the mindset and the government that we have, I don't think so. It would affect them in any ways. Um, and when I'm talking about the men's cricket, and if we see the ICC rules, that's a good rule. So and I remember I was in this high school when Afghanistan were getting a full membership, and we at that time we had the same problem. So they already shared the people mindset and the problem that and challenges we had in Afghanistan. So based on these theories, I think ICC gave them a full membership, and Afghanistan is if you try to learn more about Afghanistan, you will understand more what I'm saying. Because um, I would say it's a bit unfair because I've seen boys how many hard work they have done to get to this level, and I've talked about this earlier as well, that in Afghanistan parents don't like even their boys to play cricket. So boys are like crying and begging to their parents that please, I want to play cricket. And they're thinking, what is a cricket? It's nothing. You need to get education, you need to have a job, and what's cricket you are doing? So imagine when boys are begging to their parents. So how hard it would be for women to say, okay, could you please allow me or support me to do this sport. So it's very hard situation. I know it's complicated, but my stand against the men's cricket would be always same because it's unfair. And if people want to make decisions, so first at least they have to learn what kind of people we have, especially towards women. So our society still lives in in the 1950s and 60s, that there was um, a situation that female and women were facing. So it's quite different. It's very hard to understand. I know, and it's very difficult because if I explain my situation or my country situation to people who lives all their life in Australia or the country like England or some other good countries, and maybe they would say I'm not going to believe it, but that's the reality.
I think people in the West speak out because the women in Afghanistan are not being given a fair opportunity. I think that's the reason why they speak out. Yeah.
That's all. Like, I'm a woman. I in Australia I can get education, I can do work, and I can play sports. We love to see our women to stand on their feet again and to be able to get education, to be able to be a good doctor, pharmacist, nurse, and also we want them to work and we want them to have a good life and good education facilities and to be involved in the sports. We want that. Especially I'm just looking for some change to happen, or maybe I'm thinking just miracle happen to that Afghan people would be able to get these sorts of facilities. But I'm not like against that women should not. Definitely women should get their right. That's the human right. And if men can go and get education, women also should go and get education.
Thank you very much for sharing your points of view there, Shazia. It's always enlightening to hear what you've got to say about the situation. Just summing up, what does this match on the 30th of January at the Junction Oval, playing for an Afghanistan Women's Invitational 11, mean to you?
Um, it means a lot, Steve. I can't express my feeling right now, but it means a lot. It's something that I know it's not the way that we were hoping to play, because we were hoping to play and represent Afghanistan and our country in different countries, and to show that Afghan women are capable to do their work and they are very skillful. I know that's not in the way that we wanted, but still it I think I would be maybe crying if I'm going to start my game, because it means a lot. Because but we are lucky and we are grateful, and because if we were not in Australia, we wouldn't be able to get a chance to play again and showcase the skills. It means a lot for me playing this game.
The very best of luck to you and all the other players in the team. And thank you again for being on the Paddock and the Pavilion, and we must chat again after the match to find out how it all went.
Sure. I would be happy to chat about it. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed listening to part 4 with Shazia, a truly inspiring young woman. I am sure we would all like to wish her good luck in her game for the Afghan Women's Invitational 11 on the 30th of January. I can't wait to catch up with her after the game in part 5 to find out how it all went at the Junction Oval. You can find this show on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and on our YouTube channel.